you're going.
So I'm Lili, and I'm an art center student. And I also work downstairs. So today we're going to be making these dolls that have pipe cleaner armatures and are kind of, posable a little bit. And we're gonna make a stand for them so they can come off. And make some little clothes. Do some you could do some simple sewing if you want, or glue is fine. So we're gonna be looking at the artist Julia Osminina. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She makes these really amazing dolls that are different, like animals wearing tiny clothes. And like I said, she sells them on Etsy, and they're like $300, $400. They're super well crafted. She sews the skin with fabric. We're gonna be doing like a yarn wrapping technique because it would take a really long time to hand sew that whole bodysuit, but yeah, the yarn wrapping is fun, and you can make a fuzzy little animal. So we're gonna start off with our wire armature, and you can be generous with the pipe cleaners and really make a strong frame. Like this one would be a bird, and then I would probably glue on the beak later with paper or something. But you can make any shape you want. Like she made an elephant, you can add in the trunk to your structure, or add in the tail for the cat. And this one has wings, so we've got to think about that. And then it doesn't matter what colors you're using, except if you're gonna have an exposed area of the pipe cleaner. Like I'm gonna leave this bird's legs exposed, so I only used the yellow pipe cleaners. But this cat I completely wrapped, so it didn't matter. And that's the next step, is that we're gonna use these fabric strips to wrap and give the animal some meat on its bones. And yeah, just the first layer. And then we'll take yarn and do the final layer with that. So it's pretty simple. And then you can, for the yarn and the fabric, you can just tuck it into place. Or if you want it to be more secure, you can glue it, or even sew it, or wrap some thread. So this is pretty open-ended, and since everyone's going to be making different creatures, we're going to just work with what we do and figure it out. So I'll help you with that. And then I think I gave everyone this sheet, but this is just the very very basic clothes that you could make. Some patterns. Some of you probably are sewers and know fancier mini clothes you can make. But these are just super basic pattern for a shirt. And then all I did is fold it in half and just had to hand sew the seams on the side and the armpit. And then for the pants, it's the same. They go on like that. I did all different. I did a shirt, a skirt, and pants on this one so you could see. And I used a thicker material for the pants, because that was a felt that was easier to sew. And the skirt, since it's just a circle, I used a scarf kind of fabric, which we have some of those. And the clothes don't come off. You can make them so they come off if you want, but mine is just sewn right on to the doll. And yeah, and then you can add accessories, which we have over here. I set aside and collected a bunch of tiny trinkets and flowers and all kinds of things. So it's kind of fun to give a little personality to your doll and have a theme going with your animal. So I think that's it. And then, oh yeah, the base is a simple piece of round styrofoam. And then I actually just used pins and pinned the fabric in place and added a little stick. So that's really nice to give the creature an environment. And you could add flowers. I have some moss. You could like really create the environment around this animal. So that's it. All right, I think we can get started. And then I guess I'll pass around some pipe cleaners for now.
So this one right here that you started as a bird.
Yeah.
So you would consider this sturdy, or would you make it some more sturdy? Because this.
It's good enough. I might.
So there's 2 here and 2 here.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 wrapped around, and then I might add. I wouldn't say that I finished the wings. I would add pipe cleaners like around the wings, and then later like I have feathers, like glue on feathers and stuff. But yeah, this is definitely thick enough for the armature because we're gonna be like clumping them up with this. Okay. Yeah. So here's it doesn't really matter the color unless, like I said, you're gonna have like some exposed